At first, I was scared to even flick the lighter. This was a new experience for me, and I had low hopes. The piece of media that I can relate this fire to is Boys Over Flowers. It begins with surprise and low expectations. Once a girl, or Jandi, enters unfamiliar territory just like I did. She is intimidated and takes risks. The twigs, leaves, and paper that I used to grow the flame could represent the remarkable characteristics of Janti, such as her respectable upbringing and humility. I also saw the stones surrounding my fire as the crowd surrounding the suicidal student. Though both are just standing there, they play a large purpose. On one hand, the stone prevented the fire from getting out of control, while in Boys Over Flowers, the stones were the cause of the chaos. The fire hesitated just like the suicidal student. It would suddenly grow and shrink within seconds. I could also compare the smoke to the blood on the student's face, as physical reminders of what could come next. The ash in the fire could have represented the student, as he was reborn like a phoenix when Jandi saved him. The wind that day was also a big factor in my success. I saw the wind as Jandi putting out the flame with little effort. I found it ironic that paper in both my fire video and in the series was used to spread something. In this video, the flame, and in the series, the newspaper articles about the savior. I felt like an outlier during this process, as the friend who was helping me was well versed in starting fires. Jandi was also an outlier at Xinhua School, as she came from a family with a lower socioeconomic status and did not have the same level of sophistication as her peers. I found that it was difficult to sustain my fire, just like it is difficult to sustain creativity during the abduction process. I was able to gather previous knowledge of how to build a fire to succeed with it. Just like the abduction stage, I was filled with uncertainty, emotion, and bursts of excitement. Another aspect that I can relate this to is Confucianism, a system of thought used as a foundation for Boys Over Flowers that emphasizes social harmony. Everyone in society has a responsibility to each other. The fire-lighting material, lighter, and rocks all worked harmoniously with each other to create the fire. Without one of these, the fire would not be lit or safely lit. This experience let me improve my confidence in nature and myself. I can better see this fire as a metaphor for the creative processes of the authors we have learned about. They struggle with adversity in the same way I did when creating the fire.